Yo, what up? Welcome back to Redzone In the Lab podcast. I am Deuce. How we feeling, man? How we feeling? Had time to sleep over day one of free agency. We officially have back Zach Ertz and John Bates. They had pressers. Well, John Bates did. Zach Ertz had one at like 7:30. 7:30 this morning, which is insane. Um, how y'all feeling, man? Y'all feeling all right? John Bates looks a little smaller than what I remember. Looks a little smaller, man. What I remember. Oh man. So how y'all feeling, man? What's going on? What we doing today? Radar in the building first, of course. What's good, Radar? How you feeling, my boy? Hey, Miss Janet, how are you doing? How are you doing? How y'all feeling about free agency so far? We got a lot of crash outs. What's up, Isaiah? How you been, man? Appreciate it. We trying, man. We trying. But everybody wants to be the best, man. Which I understand. Everybody want to be the best. Everybody want to have the best players, which I understand, right? I understand. What's up, Kevin? Appreciate you for joining us. Is this your first time commenting? Either way, I'm glad. Thank you so much. Continue to comment with us. We need a DN safety move today. I will say we do need a DN and a safety. Um, Even if we are looking to draft both of those positions, I still think we need to bring a vet in. I think we will. It just depends who. Who is it going to be? Um, Let me see if I can bring up some free agents real quick. Free agents who's left. Let's see who's left. That's the offense. Let's see who we got, man. Let's do the latest list. Let's pull up the latest list. I think don't that dude Dove have it? Hold up. Let me see. Let me see. Or does anyone have the list they can send me? I thought I bookmarked it. I thought I bookmarked it. Let's see what we have in free agency, man. Go to my bookmarks. What we got over here? It's going good. What's up, Kerr? How you been, man? Been a little bit. I ain't seen you. What's up, CJ Forland from Orlando? Let AB cook. I swear, I think some still have Asperger's syndrome. What's up, Magic? How you feeling, man? Oh man, glad to have you, buddy. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Thank you so much for joining us. Um, Continue to comment, man. We try to get through all of them. What's up, Hawk? How you feeling, man? Hawk, don't come with that foolishness today, Hawk. Not today. Not today, Hawk. Not today, Hawk. All right. Let's see what we have with edge rushers. All right, let's see what we got with edge rushers. Yeah, man, he got Chase got a nice deal. 3 year, 51 million. Shout out to Chase. Clap it up for Chase, man. Found him a home, man. Shout out to Chase. Found him a home. What's up, Dubs? How you feeling, man? How you liking everything so far? Right, that's what I'm saying. Hawks be with the foolishness, man. All right, here we go. Kevin, as far as edge rushers. The Panthers just blue. The Panthers just released Miles Sanders. His last year in Philly, man, he was really, really good. And he went to Carolina and he just fell off a wagon. So the kid Chuba came in and took his spot. So he's definitely not somebody I'm looking forward to. Sewer Cravens. All right, here we got for the edge rushers. Joey Bosa. Let me know. Joey Bosa is still out there. Azeez Ojulari from the Giants. Von Miller. DeMarcus Lawrence. Our own Dante Fowler. Charles Omenehu. Zadarius Smith. Matthew Judon. Preston Smith. And a whole bunch of other guys. So there's still some good guys out there. As far as edge rushers, is nobody that's going to, be super excited about. I mean, even Bosa, he can't stay on the field. You know what I'm saying? But his name, I guess, make people happy. If he can stay on the field, he's very good. I think we all can agree with that. Same thing with Azeez Ojulari. Von Miller's on the other side of his prime. DeMarcus Lawrence too. We saw our own Fowler. Yeah, he gave us 11.5 sacks, but there was more so empty sacks in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind having him back. But we need some guys that's good against the run too. I mean, Matthew Judon is there. So I think we're going to get one of those guys. I think we're going to sign some more people. I really do. I'm actually going to put a list together maybe tomorrow. Put a list together with whatever else is out there. Let's go look at safety. We missed out on Holland. He signed with the Giants. They got everybody to recrash out. Everybody to recrash out. What's up, Cuddy? What's your estimated value for Von Miller? Meaning that he's from Texas. I can see one of the Texas teams sign him. Probably so. Let me see. My computer's stuck. I don't know what his estimated value is. I'll have to look it up. As far as safeties, you still got Justin Reed out there. Justin Simmons, DeMar Hamlin, Julian Blackman, Xavier Woods, Von Bell, Jason Pinnock. A bunch of other guys that didn't really pan out, right? Guess who's last on the list? Derek Forrest. So yeah, man, Justin Reed, I think it'd be a big signing. Maybe, but this was the top guy. Javon Holland got 3-year 45. Trayvon Maureen got 3-year 51. Cameron Bynum got 4-year 60. And Hufanga got 3-year 45. So Justin Reed is probably going to be somewhere around there. So that's probably the last guy we got. Ovulette of those. Go get Armani and Trey. Yeah, I like Onomahu. I wouldn't be mad. And Trey is still out there via trade. Ojulari, I wouldn't mind him. I mean, he is a blue person, but it's all good. What's up, Dirk? It's your first time comment? It may be, but either way, I appreciate you commenting. Yeah, bring Fowler back. I'm with it, but the one that as long as I don't want him as an every down edge, right? I want him in packages, passing packages to really just 30 visit, to really maximize his production. When he was out there 3 downs, you could tell running the ball was kind of wearing him out. So to maximize his value, man, I think is to bring him in as a pass rush specialist. But I don't know what that number is for him and for us. And draft the DN for sure. I'm with that. At some point, we got to let these draft picks show and prove. That's true, man. Right? I mean, that's what's gonna help sustain winning, right? If you want to be a consistent winner, right? Consistency. And they talked about that all off season last year. Oh, we're talking about Kirk Cousins. Nothing yet. So it so like if you the draft picks have to hit, right? Like you have to hit on these draft picks, right? So even if you bring in an edge rush, like even if you a left tackle or something, like we have our left tackle of the future, I think for the next 3 to 5 years at least. Elite left tackles play well within their 30s. I'm not worried about his age being 30, 31 at all. But next year, you might want to draft or the year after draft a tackle that's going to take over when he leaves. Like that's how you build winning teams, right? That's how you build winning teams. Even if you have a spot where you have a proven guy, you still want to add to that room maybe a couple years after they draft, just in case when it's time to start paying people and you lose out on one, you wouldn't be starting all the way over. You have someone that's to come in right behind them. That's how you build winning teams, consistent winners, perennial playoff teams. That's how you do it. Ah, there you go. There he go. There he go. It's good, man. I'm glad you're good. Hope your Ramadan was good. Over the weekend. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. So let's look at our gains and losses, man. Let's look at our gains and losses. I'm gonna be here for about an hour or so. And then we be right back at 5. And then we coming right back from like 5 to 7, and we coming right back at night like we did all week. We rocking and rolling all week, talking free agency with different guests gonna be on, having fun. Yesterday was great. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's look at what we brought back, what we signed, and let's just talk about them a little bit. So far, what are your guys' favorite transaction? I'm going to say transaction because it includes trade, releases, signings, extensions so far for the Commanders. What are your guys' favorite so far? Tunsil and Debo. Yeah, I like that too. Same thing with Kurt, Tunsil, and Debo. Laramie trade was crucial. Hopefully, we can get 10 years of productive playing time. Maybe not 10. I'll cap it at 5. Elite left tackles play well within their 30s. I'll cap it at 5, Hulk. But it gives us more. I will love it. Getting ready to say, he's still on the team, bro. Not until 3:59 tomorrow. His contract ends 359 tomorrow. Yeah, getting off John Allen contract was good. Um, and he got a bag too. He what, 3 years, 60 million, 20 million a year with the Vikings. I think that's a good deal for him. His last big contract. And I mean, he's been fairly healthy. You know, he had an injury to this year, but he may even give you some more wonders after that contract. So happy for John Allen. Tunsil, of course, fixes a lot of the O-line problems in one move. Yeah, like Breeze was saying yesterday, that move, solidifies two spots just by that one move. Right, him at left tackle, either Coleman at guard or Coleman at right tackle. That helps both spots. Resigning Wagner was very good. Um, some mixed feelings about Wagner. I wonder what the conversation is about because we still had a young kid, McGee, and we know Wagner's not going to be here long. He's not that good in the pass anymore. His reaction is not as fast as it used to be, but he's still really good in the run game. He's still really good. If he can't, it's hard for him to get over guard tackle pulls. It's hard for him to get around traps. It's hard for him to get to the diagonal corner on toss plays, as we've seen throughout the year. But if he can, if his process pre-snap, if he locks in on it, he's downhill and he's getting it quick. That's why he's still an All-Pro. He's more All-Pro based on his IQ than it is on his physicality. But I need to get this kid McGee in it. A lot of guys was very high on him. Ken Norton was very high on him. Our very own London Fletcher was very high on him last year in training camp. He had all the injuries. We only get to saw a little bit of him. Then he got hurt again, so that's always an issue. So what are they going to do at a linebacker spot? Right? Are they going to, kind of get McGee up and going, or are they going to draft someone? But either way, you got to remember, Bobby Wagner played, I think, like 97% of the defensive snaps. He played more snaps than anyone outside of offensive linemen, especially linebackers. Yeah, that's insane, especially for his age. So I want to get the young guys in these passing packages, see how that looks, because we got to start preparing for the future. And like the thing with Tunsil, Seahawk, there you go. See, Seahawk, this is the stuff I'm talking about. This is the thing with Tunsil. No one saw that coming. None of us saw that coming. This is why crashing out over what we're not doing is a little premature. Because you just don't know what's in the works. No one knew Tunsil was available for trade. It could be somebody else out there that's available for trade, or a surprise cut coming, or a surprise sign. Like, we don't know. It's okay to be concerned, but don't crash out. The roster is not built. The roster is not done. We still have more free agency. We still have the draft. Now, if you want to crash out after the draft, all right, yeah, cool. Right? I mean, I'm not going to crash out. And it's based on what I saw last year. So from what I know, the signings and the team that he's built, they've been successful so far, even if it's only 1 year. You got to give him the credit, man. You got to give him the credit, man. Give credit to where credit is due. St. Juice and next Richard Sherman. Man, look, he bring he re-signed St. Juice. Oh my, the crash out is gonna be insane. The crash out is gonna be insane, bro. Glenn, what it do? What's up, Dustin? Cuddy McGee has to step up this year and begin his journey. That Rascal don't mean. Yeah, I only like Rascals, Cuddy. I care less about Rascals. I really do, man. I care less about Rascals. I care less about the combine. And those of you who've been following me for a while, you know how I feel about the combine. What up? C. Henry, Detroit Lions. We writing up the scouting report on Adam. It's a mix of build through the draft and after picks. Some people were saying the type of moves he's making is he's trying to win now, but I don't really see that. Like I don't really see no. Not saying that he doesn't want to win. You know what I mean when they say win now. I mean you going out there and you feeling you're trying to find every hole, not caring about what the numbers are going to look like 2 years down the line. I don't think he's doing that because if he was doing that, you keep Allen probably. You bid to get the Holland, you pay, overpay, whatever the case. But it seems like he has a number and he's sticking with it. And the players he is signing, you see the flexibility after a couple years. So I don't know if he's doing that. Do you make the pick or you trade it for compensation? Is tricky, man. It's very tricky because it's a calculation of what went out and what's coming in, and we're signing a few free agents. I mean, right now, and it's just free agents, not players released. So, for instance, for John Allen, who told me? I forgot who told me this yesterday. Like, for instance, John Allen doesn't go towards a comp because he was released. He still had a year left on his deal. He was released. He didn't leave via free agency. So he doesn't even count towards a comp pick. But De'Ami Brown does, but that's only 1 year, 10 million. So that's not going to get you nothing. You're going to have to get a few of those. So right now, our only loss has been De'Ami Brown, in a sense of what can calculate. We got one. The Washington Commanders have agreed to terms with safety Will Harris on a 2-year, $8 million with a max value of $10 million. Former third-round pick of the Lions heads to Washington after a season with the Saints. Somebody said another open. Oh my gosh, the crash shot is insane. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Will Harris. Let's look him up. Let's look him up. Let's look them up. Let's get through these comments. How you crashing out year two of rebuild? Still mad. Moves made in June 2. Yep, after June 1st. Adam playing Madden. Was Michael Davis signed to? Yes, he was. But ain't nobody picking him up, Hawk. Yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta see. Igbo's still out there. Yeah, I do. I do, CeeLo. I think we need to get two. I think we need an edge. I think I would love a veteran edge. Someone that has produced and a rookie. Yeah, he's trying to put it together. Like I was saying yesterday, bro. Look, we got all these ingredients on the table. And just because you don't like fresh basil or fresh parsley, or if this person doesn't like onions or this person don't like green peppers, you know what I'm saying? Like, just relax and wait. Just sit at the table, eat some bread, drink some water. Let Adam put all the ingredients together like last year. So when you put all the ingredients together, even though a lot of people ain't like the ingredients by themselves last offseason, right? You love it now, the NFC Championship game. So when you ate, it's good. Even though some of the things you don't like is within that dish, you still like it. Let the man cook, bro. He not trying to buy a Super Bowl. What's good, champ? I see. Henry say, well, tell me about him. Henry, he say he's still in the league. Let me look up. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a death piece for sure. Mayhew may have drafted him. Woo. Look at Nico. Nico like, ugh. Let me see, man. I ain't mess with you, Nico. Let me see. Let me see Will Harris. Let's go to Will Harris stats. Hmm. Oh, there's a lot of Will Harrises out there. Will Harris Saints. And listen, man, it's gonna be a lot of these moves. It's gonna be a lot of these moves when we get in these type of players that's not looking to be like starters. Like he's not looking to be starters. Let's see. Harris made sense, spent 5 years with Detroit along with Lance. 6'2, 210 Harris offers versatility, having playing safety, nickel, and outside corner in his career. So let's look at him. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? AP is definitely not overspending, looking for value to add to the group, and Peters I trust. He gave up 60% completion, but no touchdowns, allowed 70 tackles. I like that. Will had the exact stand. Oh, look. This could be either a Mike Davis pick or Igbo pick. We have to see. Well, Igbo was young and he was a first round talent. Will had the same exact stat line as Chen, been in the league 2019. He's costing us, I think it's less than, I think you mean less than. He's costing us less than half the price of Chen. Vito said he started 13 games. Was that because of injury? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. He wasn't good last year. Yeah, like 13 played, 13 start. So why he ain't played the rest of the games? That's the question. I mean, I would look at it right here. It's crazy, you know. Like, what do we expect teams to say about their players or fans to say about the players that didn't sign back with them? We got to start taking that stuff with a grain of salt, man. Let's see. Will Harris. 6'1, 206 here. He's 29. Um, he just turned 29, so he won't till 30 until December of next year. 54 solo tackles. He had one interception, 5 passes defense. 74 tackles combined. It's 13 games played. I don't know why. I gotta see. One pick. 7 backs and 5. I mean, I got a trail says stats look just like Chin. So I gotta see what that looks like. Okay, let me go to Pro Football Reference. Give me a little bit more. I'm trying to see why um he came on so late. I mean, he played pretty good, man. He played pretty good last year. I mean, from what I'm seeing. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see. Uh, you getting 1/3 less playmaking than Chin. So if you pay him half, that's good value. I meant talent wise. He could contribute like Igbo will be a space filler like Mike Davis. Wait and see. Chin allowed 75% completion and gave up 7 touchdowns. Like that's the difference between watching every one of our games and just listening to us talk about certain players and spaces, Henry. I didn't know that about Chin. Sheesh. Slim was good. They said Will was sending wide receivers to the. Whoa, what does that mean? Wait a minute. Hold up. What he was sending him to the ER? What does that mean? What does that mean? I have a guy I could talk to about Will Harris down there, beat reporter. Too. 74 and 13 is decent. Yeah, 74 tackles. But I wonder what were those tackles after they caught the ball on him, or was those like in the box tackles? Def P says safety. He's starting on Percy. Shades of Bruce out with these. Oh, come on, Glenn. Not you, Glenn. Please. Not you, Glenn. What's up, family? I love what we have done. Me too, Marcus. I'm with you. Yeah, you know it's true, Henry. I like the signing from a first glance. He hits like Sean. I gotta see this. Wait a minute. Y'all be so pressed to say a type person's name. What's up, Des? How you doing, buddy? Does he really? That's what they saying. Doesn't seem like a signing that raises the ceiling, but may raise the floor a little. I like the sign. Secure the bag. What is good with you? Let me see, man. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about on here. He had some good games. So he played week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um, he must have got hurt. What was the injury? He came back week 10, and then he played week 11 and week 13, 14, and he finished out the year. Well, somebody found out what the injury was? Uh, I mean, defensive grade 62 runs, pass rush 61, cover 63. You got three pressures. They blitzed him 3 times, so that's good. He got 18 stops. Y'all know how much I like that new metric. So maybe he stopped some first downs. Target 43 times, 27 catches, 280 yards. Reception percentage 62.8. Yards a catch 10.4. Yards after 124. Longest catch on him was 30 yards. He only gave up 2 touchdowns. 1 interception, 3 breakups. Um okay, so this is interesting. Alignment snap counts. D line, he had 112. In the box, he had 257, which is probably strong safety more so. 112 of those probably was him moving up. Because how PFF does it at the snap, where are you lined up? So he had 112 at the snap at across the D line, 257 in the box, was probably the strong safety, and 352 at free safety, 113 at slot, and 26 on the boundary. I love that. Like he can move around. He's versatile. I see. Look like he didn't play that much in Dallas. I mean, in Detroit 2023. I wonder if he was hurt then. Um, so I ain't too mad, man. Third round pick. I love to look at those numbers Trail was talking about. Trail said they kind of mirror each other. Him and Chen. Got to put those together. He wasn't trying to take a shot at Percy, just responding to his depth comment. I gotta change that font. Let me see. Hold on. That's for the young people. Yeah, let's do Merriweather. He probably better than Percy. So he a pro. Not saying it's a bad thing. It's kind of like he has no choice, but I think he has a choice. I think with Bruce, like he didn't have no money to do anything, especially cash flow. But Adam does have it. Like he has the cash flow. He has the support of the owners. But he also has a line. He has a price for him. Just like you, for instance, Glenn. Right? You're always work. But you have your price point. You know what I'm saying? You have your price point. So like if you're talking to somebody and you know you tell them 5,000 and they be like, man, my budget 3,500. It is what it is. It's good. I mean, no harm, no foul. I mean, even when you buy, you purchasing something, like you don't go in somewhere all willy nilly. Like in your mind, you should have what I'm willing to spend, what I'm willing to go over. Right? Like if I'm going there, you know what, $22,000 is my limit. Right? And I give myself $1,000 cushion. You go in there, something is $26,000. You like, man, that's real nice, but that ain't just what I'm looking for right now. It's not like you couldn't get it. You could if you wanted to, but you already had your price point. Well, we just got a safety. I think this is a safety and not so much a strong or free safety. So we got Will Harris, Scott. So obviously he better than Percy. That's just my guy. So I'm not gonna cast him off as long as he's on the roster. He's more strong safety, will compete and flourish near line scrim. I'm kind of interested in that, CeeLo. Have you looked? Did you check the alignments? Because free safety he has 352. The box he has 257. And then across the D line he has 112. So you could probably add the D line and the box together. And that's about half. Let's see what Dustin sent me. Oh, he got some stuff on Will Harris. Oh, this is draft profile. Oh, for impact her. It said impact Hurst posted solid numbers during his first campaign with the Saints. The 30-year-old spent, and he's not 30, he's 29. He'll be 30 in December. Spent 5 seasons in Detroit before inking a 1-year, $1.2 million contract with the Saints last offseason. The Saints got a solid return on their investment with the veteran who finished fourth on the team in tackles, despite missing 4 games on IR with the look at that H word trail. Harris is currently slated to become an unrestricted free agent again, as always. The Saints will have a sizable hole to fill. I like when they say things like when a player leaves or possibly of leaving, they will have a sizable hole to fill if he does not return. I like this I like how they got this profile in every game. I like this. Thanks, Dustin. He probably has 40 career starts under his belt. Yep, hamstring. Chin versus Harris. Man, why you do space bars? Let me see. You know how my ADHD snaps, Chin 1020, Harris 80, tackles, forced fumbles, trickle. I can't do it. Let me see. Oh, you separated them. Okay, I got it. So snaps, Chin 1020, Harris 860. And how many? Any play? Man, Saints defense must have been on the field a lot. Chin had 80 tackles. He has 61. Maybe that's not counting assisted. No forced fumbles from Chin. He had 1. 2 sacks from Chin, none from him. Both had 1 interception. 11 missed tackles, 10 missed tackles, 3 pass breakups. and 3 like, young, those they are identical. How old is Chin? How old is Chin? It's just left. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to the voicemails. 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 Smoke. I'll text you when I'm about to get to the voicemail. Chin replacement. Yep, I agree. What's his coverage skills looking like? Yeah, man. I mean, I just let me see. He was last year. Oh yeah, I know I got the the notification set. Um, so uh he was targeted 43 times last year in 13 games. He was targeted 43 times, 27 catches, 62% catch percentage. He gave up 280 yards, averaged 10.4 catch, 124 yak yards, and the longest was 30 yards. 2 touchdowns were scored on him, 1 interception, 3 pass breakups. Eagles wanted him to replace. Oh, really? How you know that, Cuddy? Send me that. I need all them deeds because we're gonna be looks like a hamstring. Yep. Can't see gain. I may miss something. Yep. Just seen it now. Nice signing. Chin allowed 7 touchdowns and a quarterback rating of 131. Harris, 0 touchdowns allowed and a quarterback rating of 79.4. But on here on PFF, it said 2 allowed. Um, I don't know what I was just on ESPN. I didn't check to see what that said. Yep, he was out for weeks. He probably been on the league for some time. I think he was drafted by May. You said that already, Henry. What you mean been in the league for a while? He was with y'all in the Saints. You think he was drafted in 19, so that's what, 6 years, 5, 6 years. That's how I see it this offseason. He has a price, and I can't get mad at him for it. I respect it. He got to learn for himself when he get a real GM. Negotiation talk. That sound it looks like 50-50 from what Trail posted. Will did a little everything, was drafted as a cornerback, then switched to safety, and is a willing tackler. Maybe that's like what Trail was saying. Like, I gotta see I gotta look at this tape. Like, hold on, let me see something. I got some stuff on X. Let me see. Will Harris highlights. Let's see. He probably ain't got no highlights. He got like how they split the season up too. Chin 26. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, it's 4 years. New commander log on tonight. Who told you that, Rudy? So I wonder if the commander log going to be for the season. Huh? Okay. Okay. Insert Will Harris. Jake, what's up, Jake? Jake, why you not on YouTube, Jake? Seems like the same thing we got out of chat. Honestly, it does, Jake. Let me see. Let me look at some of his highlights. And I just want to shout out everybody, man, that joined the lab community yesterday. Appreciate y'all. It was the first time. I was kind of thinking about it. I really do appreciate all of you, man, all the support you show as you try to grow and get better. Um, shout out to them. Shout out to the super chats and all those different types of things. Um, appreciate y'all. Um, let me see. Uh, they tweeted it. Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. All right, let's see what we got. Hold up. Let me see. This is breaking news for you. That even looked like chin pick against the Lions. Shoot, maybe they are just alike. That's all, that's all I see. Probably gotta look on YouTube. Yeah, I don't see too much on him. But yeah, I gotta. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look at this. Try to find those. Try to find those highlights. I need to see those. I said that boy can bring some wood, so he can hit. That's what I'm trying to see. Lance Newmark is the connection. They spent 5 years together in Detroit. Apparently, he punished CeeDee Lamb. I love to see that. Let me see. Says a week 2 hit. Hold up. He won number 5? Hold up. He won number 5? Wait a minute. Look at this though. Look at this hit. Sheesh. Speed, bro. Look. He go right here. He gonna backpedal. He gonna come up. He gonna take a little stutter. Hey, give me that. I'll take that. We need a ball hog now, stock. Yeah, we do need a ball for sure. Yo, control default. Oh, maybe he can get that out, get something out of him. Yeah. Oh, here go the CD Lamb zone. Wait a minute. Hold up. I got y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on. I gotta hold on. I got hold on. I got hold on. I gotta turn the volume up. Hold up. Hold up.
Come out of the middle of the field there and make immediate chance, but with that ball in the air that long and he looks left, you're going to get Harris to come out of the middle of the field there and make it's up there for a long time.
Wait a minute.
And he's up there for a long time. Dak wants to give a long time. Dak wants to give a long time.
We haven't hit like this at all.
Dak long time. Dak wants a long time. Dak wants a long time. Dak.
Yo. Oh, Chet had one. Okay, cool. Yeah, he can play every position. He played 100 and some snaps along the defensive line too. Yeah, so I like the move. Ain't no one OB or ain't, but yeah, like we were saying earlier, um, we needed a depth piece. We needed a depth piece. I will also draft the safety still. I don't think Will Harris is the future. Um, what was the deal? Was it 1 year? What was the deal? Did they say what the deal was? My goodness. My goodness. Yep. Mm. Yep. Ah, my goodness. All right. Man, we didn't even really get to talk about what we gained and what we lost, really. Um, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it a little bit. Hold on, I gotta let me see. Hey, Glenn. Oh, 2 years. I did see that. 2 years, 8 million. That ain't nothing, bro. That ain't nothing. He can teach these kids. I think we draft the safety. He gonna be able to show this kid some ropes. My goodness. All right. Let's see. Gains and losses. I think we talked about Tunsil. We talked about Debo. Kinlaw. I mean, say what you want. I want to go watch the tape. It's been so many mixed, you know, analysts takes on him. Right, good, bad, good pass rusher, blah blah blah. It's been mixed. Like one person to be real harsh, like he wasn't good, and then the other person like he was good. He did it. So I want to be able to watch it for myself. The PFF numbers is what they are. It's not the one. We got to remember, PFF is a tool in the toolbox. It's not the toolbox. We have to remember that it's not the toolbox. But even those rush grades are not good. But he had some games. If you just don't look at the average and you look at all of the games, he has some really good games as far as those grades are concerned. He has some 70s in there. You know what I'm saying? So I want to look at those games to see, I wonder why this game was so much better than the game he might have had, like a 30 or something or a 20. Watch that, watch those games all the way through, not all the way through, just, kind of filter it down to his plays, kind of watch how he works in those games from the pass rush and run rush, and do some low lights, some highlights, kind of do a mixture of all that we have, the all 22, and just kind of see how he can help us or if he can help us. And then kind of come on with my own, and then I'll share with you all. And we can watch it together on playback too. Probably next week, start watching the players that we signed on playback. Where everyone able to come up, we're able to watch the tape. Ain't got to worry about interruptions or nothing like that. He said he crushed him 2 year, 8 mil. Yeah, he a dog, bro. Zach Ertz, I think was good. Bring him back. 1 year, 6.25 million. I mean, he was good. Like, regardless, like he was never a yak monster. I mean, of course, he's older. He ain't breaking tackles. Like he wasn't doing it really when he was younger. So he's not doing it while he's older. But he's where he needs to be. He makes spectacular catches. So Jaden loves him. They have a good rapport. So I'm excited about that signing. John Bates too. It's certain things that some tight ends just don't have. He's an excellent run blocker, and he looks a little thinner. He's not going to give you too much in the passing game, but he knows how to find the zones. He'll sit in the zone. He'll leak out, and sometimes you can take advantage of that, and he'll catch the passes. He doesn't drop much when he gets it to him, but he's not outrunning nobody. He's not routing no one up the best thing you can do for him is like play action, those type of plays, kind of leak him out, tight end pops. See if you can find him in the zone. Him off a chip, kind of leaking to the flat or to the middle of the field. Those different types of things. Now I don't know what's going to happen with Senate. I don't know what's going to happen with Senate. We just got to see what's going to happen with him. Of course, Bobby Wagner. I think we talked about him too. He's getting older up there. We need to have a conversation with him, and I think he's an athlete. He's a pro. He knows his time. He knows where he is. So we'll see how they approach this year. McGee, is he going to be the one to kind of shadow him and be our middle linebacker for years to come, or are they going to draft somebody? All those things we will definitely find out and see. Trustway 1-year deal was kind of surprising to me for a 1-year deal, but I think he's probably going to retire. Unless they're going to just keep doing oneers, which doesn't make any sense because I think he's a commander for life. But he may just want to see how this year is for him, his body, his family, and he might just want to give it up. Or not really. I don't want to say give it up. He might just want to retire. I think he put good time in. Get edge, true free safety, re-sign Egbo, and another cornerback, and his defense will look a lot better. I agree. Zane Gonzalez, y'all know I'm not high on him inside the 37, 38. He's good, but I still can't watch him kick field goals. I can't watch him kick points after. I just can't. He concerns me. I'm not fully confident in him, especially with the big kicks. I want us to draft a kicker. I know we only have 1/7 and 1/6 now, but this draft is not high on talent. You're not going to find. You're more so going to find undrafted free agent talent in the 7th than finding 6th or 5th grade talent in the 7th. So for that, your 2 best kickers in the country, Andrelis from Miami, and y'all know my guy Ryan Fitzgerald. I'm drafting one of those guys with my 7th pick. Yami Brown got the bag. We kind of looked at Tutu Atwell contract. We said it'll probably be somewhere like that, and it was. 10 million, you could get up to 12. I don't think our number came anywhere near that, to be honest. It was like 5, 6. But shout out to him and the Jaguars for getting that bag. You need to give Jaden at least 3-4 million of that because Jaden is owed that. John Allen had to go. Shout out to him. He got 3 years, 60 million with the Vikings, 20 million a year. Got that extension. Still think he got even more years than that. Maybe not another big contract, but maybe some oneers. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. I didn't see a difference with this defense when he was out there and when he wasn't. It looked the same. It's time to move on. Him and Payne need to be separated. You can't do nothing with Payne right now because you get a crazy cap hit if you try to trade him this offseason. But next year is fair game, so we'll see where he is coming into the next offseason because he may get traded. You never know. But we can't do nothing with them right now. Who else? Jeremy Chin, 2 years, 16 million, 8 million a year. Like, what do we offer? Did we offer him Will Harris money? Maybe. Man, think about this. Adam Peters, not since he's been in the game, but at least the last 10 years, 10, 12 years, he's been touted as one of the best talent evaluators in the NFL. Like, just sit back and think about that for a minute. He's been touted as one of the best talent evaluators in the NFL. So if it's somebody we think we should keep just because of what we like, he understands the talent and he understands the value of the talent. And he's not going to overpay. And yes, he does have misses. He does have hits. But the misses are cheap. Unless you want to start talking about 23. And so far with 23, it has been a miss. But the 23 is not hard to evaluate. We knew he was talented. So yeah, base cut the mud. Yeah, Poster King 10 last week. They said it was called Elephant In. Yeah, I saw that Elephant In. That's great. Well, what you could watch is not only Kinlaw Tate, but also Red Brian Tate when Dan Quinn was defensive coordinator there. And said they might have similar edges, bigger DN. As long as it works. That's what I care about. Is that it works. And so far, it ain't working. So I think that's about it. That's all our moves got Will Harris. We talked about Ken Law, talked about Debo. We talked about Tunsil. So let me ask y'all this, because we got a new segment. Let me pull it up. But let me know what y'all think. Have we gained more or have we lost more? I mean, I think we gained more, gained more. We lost De'Ami Brown, we lost Allen, we got Debo, we got Kinlaw, we got Ertz, Bates, Wagner, so forth, so forth. So definitely think we gained more. But it's absolutely more to come. Absolutely more to come. All right. Let's see. 1 second. Did I talk about Lucas? No, I did not. That okay, so the Lucas got 2-year, 10 million, 5 million a year. I don't remember what the guarantees was. Really like Lucas. Not only for his performance, but also for his leadership, him being in the locker room. Like, I think all of those things were pluses. Him being able to play both sides, being our swing tackle for what, 4 years now? 4 or 5 years now? So I think that's a loss. I think that's a bigger loss. It's not a big loss, but I think it's a bigger loss than Allen and De'Ami, to be honest. But now that we have but the thing with Tunzel is that is he going to be a leader? Excuse me, because what we're hearing is he was getting a little older. Why they wanted to why yeah, we talked about Tunzel a little earlier before the news actually broke, Jake, about this recent signing. The thing with Tunsil, what I'm hearing is he was getting older. They didn't want to pay him, and it wasn't that. And like they still think he can play. They still think he can perform. So it wasn't about his age and performance why they want to pay him. It's just they got a lot of people to pay themselves, right? They got CJ. They got Will Anderson. They got the cornerback. I can't think of his name. I'm always thinking about Sauce when I think about him, but the cornerback, they have him to play, some other players to pay, right? So, man, then they were saying, he's been has in the with the offensive lineman room, it's been some issues in there with them, and they say he was been lazy in the run game, didn't want to run. Nico is trying to, create his own culture or change the culture. You got a new defensive coordinator, I think, whatever. So, no, it's actually new offensive coordinator. New offensive coordinator. So they trying to build a culture with young people. That sounds like Ron Rivera to me and Trent Williams. Matter of fact, that sounds exactly like Ron Rivera and Trent Williams, if you ask me. I mean, looking at Chen and this Will Harris guy, I mean, you're looking at just this year, I don't know how much of a loss that is, to be honest with you. Leonard Floyd just got released. Yeah, he's a winner. He's like a clean and furrow type guy. So I won't be surprised if they get him. Let me see. Trail sent me something. I'm gonna play that real quick. But yeah, I don't believe none of that. All that culture stuff sounds like Ron Rivera to me. All right, look, we have something new that I want to try out, y'all. Please, share it or try it out or whatever. It's 24-hour hotline. Hold on, who played with Will Harris? Will Harris played with Justin Simmons. And Justin Simmons just said he calls Washington very interesting. Will Harris played with Justin Simmons at Boston College, and Justin Simmons on the podcast just said the Washington situation is very interesting. Oh no. So this is the hotline, 202-525-7284. I'm gonna kind of put topics on there every day, but today's topic is crashing out. You want to crash out, crash out. Voicemail, and I'll play it on here. All right, so let me fire that up real quick. Let me see if I can get that on here. I know Trails just sent me something. I'm about to play this. Are y'all still in the space? Trail is smoking there. Smoke. Let me text Smoke. He asked me to let him know when I was about to play it. Okay, let me see. All right, let me see. Hold on, let me play this real quick, Trail. Hold on. All right, let me play this. Let me see. Oh, this is like something good too. Let me play this real quick. Just would be a nice stopgap at free safety. I close the space to come in here. Oh, you ain't have to do that, Glenn. I appreciate it though, bro. You ain't have to do that, man. All right, here it goes. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
One player that the New Orleans Saints can't let walk away this offseason. It has to be safety Will Harris. Coming into this season, there was a lot of confusion on who the Saints safety on side of Tyrann Mathieu was going to be. And the conversation most of training camp was between Jonathan Abram and 2023 rookie Jordan Howden. But one guy who played himself into a starting role was safety Will Harris, who is having an outstanding year with the Saints after they signed him to a 1-year, $5 million deal in free agency. Will, who spent 5 years in Detroit, where he was a very productive player, and this season has been a huge bright spot for a Saints defense that hasn't always been great. In 8 games, he has 32 tackles, 1 tackles for loss, 3 pass deflections, and 1 interception. And with him only being 28 years old, he has potential to lock up the Saints safety spot for at least the next.
Wait a minute. This is that hit we looked at earlier, bro. Look at his body. Look at how does your body snap back, bro.
interception. And with him only being 28 years old, he has potential to lock up the Saints safety spot for at least the next 2 or 3 years. And if I'm New Orleans, I am going to pay him as soon as free agency hits, just so another team can't weasel their way in and steal him, because he has such an amazing juice to this defense with his big hits and crafty play style. If there's one player that
I like it. I like this. I like this move. I like this move, y'all. I like this move, man. I like this move. I like this move. All right, let's see. Let's see if this works. Hold on, it's my first time, so let's see if this works. Not too many people used it, but please, y'all, use it, man. Call in, man. Call in. Let me see if this works. All right, let me see. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do moving forward, because I don't want to show anyone's phone number, I'm gonna have to create a video to play them. But for now, I'm gonna play it on my phone. It's only 2 of them. But call in, y'all, man. Put the number back up here. Hold on, call in, man. Justin Simmons and Will Harris is an upgrade to Quan S, most definitely. Wait a minute. I think Justin Simmons and Quan is an upgrade. I take Quan over Will Harris. Yes, Simmons is available. Simmons could be a trade to complete the all season. No, I thought Simmons was available, not including in-house free agents, of course. Hold on, let me see. I thought that list said or maybe I'm talking about the wrong Simmons. Hold up. I was looking at another Simmons. But I thought Justin Simmons was a free agent. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, he's a free agent. Yeah, that's what I thought. But after these, I'm gonna get out of here. And I'll see y'all at 5, man. Hold on, play these real quick. I'm gonna play yours first, Smoke. There's only 2 on here. All right, here we go. This is so funny. Let me know if y'all can hear. And he from an ass. Oh, I didn't know that. I guess it could. I didn't know that. All right, listen to this. Hold on. Let me see.
Hey, brother, I was just wondering.
Hold on, that ain't Smoke.
What's your opinion on why?
Hold on, that ain't Smoke. I think that's Smoke. Man, a good guy.
Hey, what's up, man? This your good guy, Smoke, man. There is no crash out today. I'm enjoying the process. I'm trusting the process. Patience is a virtue. I see we just got a safety. Not what everyone wanted. But guess what? I'm going to deal with it because I believe in DQ and AP and staff. Let's go. Hail to the Commanders.
Hail to the Commander. Shout out to Smoke. Clap it up for Smoke. Been the first call in, guys. Appreciate you, Smoke. Could y'all hear it? Could y'all hear it clearly? No, I'm gonna change it up later, put it on the video. But could y'all hear it? Let's see, guess I could. Here's the next one.
Hey, brother, I was just wondering what's your opinion on why this defense last year could not stop the run? I'd just like to hear your take on that. Thanks. Bye.
Oh man, couldn't stop the run. Sheesh. I mean, first of all, our D tackles was getting pushed 3 yards off the ball on running plays. They really couldn't get no penetration. And our linebacker, Bobby Wagner, when that happens, he's not, as quick, as elusive. He doesn't shed blocks as he did 5 years ago, and he can't get around that. We had a lot of missed tackles early in the year, but that did get better. Off tackle, they were getting pushed back. I just think I think it's more talent than I think it's scheme. I think the scheme can work because when you're losing one-on-one, that's a problem. I also think we wasn't big enough up front. I also think the defensive tackles that we have is more so pass rush D tackles. We need a solidified run stopper. And we don't have that. I still don't think we have that now. So that's something to kind of, what are we going to do? We did a lot of 5-man fronts that didn't really work too much. Some games it did, most games it didn't. You think about that Lions playoff game. They keep giving it to Jameer Gibbs. We in trouble. So those are the things, man. We don't do a lot of 3 linebacker sets. Maybe that needs to change some. We usually run with 3 safeties or 3 corners. We just got to see, man. But I think the main problem is just not being big enough up front, getting pushed back. So hopefully that changes. Yeah, come on, y'all. Dial in the hotline, ask questions, crash out, get mad, or whatever. And we'll talk about it here on the show. Appreciate Smoke. Smoke is trusting the process. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. Trust the process. So appreciate y'all, man. We'll be back at 5. I know your time is very valuable for you to spend it with me. I absolutely appreciate it. Remember, do it because you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound, one heart.